Previously on the Dosyonkos podcast.
Oh no, Tanjo's saucy.
Everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Dosyonkos podcast. It's your boy and your captain, Deion Chapter. Here with my main man, Sammy Vince Smoke. It's about 8 a.m. in the morning, and you know that your girl be yawning.
Nigga said it's about 8 in the morning, and you know your girl be yawning. Girl be yawning.
How you doing today, Sam?
That's so funny.
We're
Bro,
keeping that.
the late night talk show host fucking intro, bro. I'm fucking weak.
The late night talk show host
that
intro.
shit is fucking comedy, bro. Whoa. I fucking can't.
We're reversing it. So we're gonna start off with our regular weekly recap.
You already know.
It's early as shit here today.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And then we're gonna be getting into Attack on Titan. Now me and Sam have crushed the first 10 episodes for your listening pleasure today.
You already know.
But yeah, Sam, hit me up. What's your weekly recap looking like, boss?
What I've been watching, I watched a little Fire Force. I watched that one episode with the kid. So they brought back the kid from the Rekka incident, bro. And that shit blew. I was like, yo, nah. And the fact that this man keeps seeing Rekka in his brain and shit is like, what the fuck, bro? So that shit got me fucking interested. And then Shinra fighting the guy who used to be in like the lab and like he beats up on all the kids. Like that dude is mad sus. That dude is mad weird, mad sus. So that shit's been fucking good. What else have I been doing? I finished Soul Leveling. I'm fucking fully caught up. 123 chapters in less than 2 weeks.
Jeez, man, you were talking about you're like, I'm crushing this.
I couldn't stop, bro.
Just
so yeah, I'm caught up with I caught up with that shit. I'm on chapter 123. It's still ongoing, so I'll be reading that. I'm adding that to my weekly read with One Piece now. Oh, and I started some new manga called Spy Family. It's pretty tight. Basic synopsis is about a fake family, which is comprised of a spy husband, an assassin wife, and a telepathic girl. And basically, they make this fake family just for their own personal appearances. Like the father makes a family to get close to a target. The assassin wife joins the family just so she can look more normal. So she doesn't seem like a contract killer. And the telepathic girl was an orphan, so she just wants a family. Oh. And it's just a manga about them just being a family, and it's fucking great.
The funny thing
it's such a different read compared to all the shit I've been reading.
I thought you were gonna be like the telepathic girl's like kills people, but like
she's
just a regular person.
She's a regular girl. Like I think she got experimented on or something like that. So she has telepathy, but like she was just an orphan, so she just like wants to stay with the family just because they're a family now.
That's dope.
Yeah, just tight.
Actually, a solid build, like a storyline.
That shit's actually tight. I fucks with it.
I'm with that, man. That's so solid.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all for my fucking weekly recap. To be honest, that's it for you, boy.
That's it. No One Piece. Oh yeah, you don't watch one. You don't watch One Piece.
I read the new One Piece yesterday. Chapter 992. 8 chapters away from 1,000, bro. Crazy.
Are we gonna throw a party when we hit 1,000?
Crazy. I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
There has to be something on like
that chapter is good. Is something crazy gonna happen in that chapter? Like, there's no way chapter 1,000 someone doesn't fucking die or something happens, bro. Has to.
Luffy.
So we're waiting for that shit.
Luffy gains wings or Zoro eats a devil fruit. Would that piss you off? Honestly, would that piss you off? Because I think that would piss me off.
That would piss me off too.
I think the right hand and
depending
the left hand,
on what fruit it is, though. If it's a cool fruit, I'll get over it.
Like the drip fruit. Yeah, it just comes drip down.
Just gets cool ass clothes.
Yeah, he can just change his clothes.
Yeah, bro, that'd be fire.
What if he gets like a third arm.
Nah,
Like the
so he gets like
arm fruit.
he gets 4 sword style.
Yeah,
Nah,
he gets
whack.
he gets
That's
no
really
like
whack.
5 sword style. It's like 4 arms. He just
Nah, bro. Fuck that, dude. I think someone's gonna die. I feel like, I can't spoil it, but I feel like a general amount of people are gonna die. Like, I feel like it might not be just one. We might get like a couple casualties in that chapter. I just feel like something big has to happen, bro.
It's been a long time since someone died in the One Piece verse. That of like.
That's not true. Pedro.
I mean, but like
Pedro's dead.
Of sort of like immense value. Like honestly, like Pedro, like I could let that one go. Like if Law just got murked, like if Law or a Kid just got dumped,
We don't care
I'd
about
be
Kid.
like,
I don't. If Kid died, I don't really care.
I kind of care about Kid, man. He seems kind of dope. I feel like they didn't do this boy justice. He's the only dude who tried to throw hands with the big man. He didn't just, you gotta give some respect.
Yeah, I give him respect for not folding to Kaido. That's the only respect he gets from me.
That's
Otherwise, he's a trash human. He's a trash human being.
He's a trash human, but man, everybody, Kaido fell on their crib, and they're like, "Yo, you got the crib," and Punk's like, "Nah, G, like don't come in here." He got washed. He got easy washed.
Got folded. Like some clean laundry.
Exactly. He got washed and folded like a day at your local laundromat, but.
Shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just want to see his power. Like I still don't know too much about Kid's like abilities.
We don't know what his actual fruit is called, but we know it's like it's like the magnet fruit, bro. Or like it's some magnetism. He's basically Magneto. Yeah. So like we just don't know the name of it, or we don't know the full extent of it.
That's what I want to know though. Like,
like we've seen some others like so he can like not only he can like pull himself towards metal stuff. That's in the manga, spoilers or whatever. It's not a big spoiler, but like only thing in the anime you've seen him like collect metal to make an arm or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think he can control his own magnetism because he's like used like his magnetism fruit to like pull him across. Like how Luffy uses like rocket, he like shoots his arm and it flies across. Like he did the same kind of thing by like pulling himself towards metal or whatever the case may be. So like
that's the thing. Like can he only pull metals to himself? Because like Magneto can fly because he can levitate metal.
Yeah. So, but we don't know.
So, like,
that's what I'm saying. So, like I don't know if I assume so because he pulled himself towards that thing.
But he didn't. But that's the thing. He's pulling himself towards something. But like all the metal that is just coming to his arm.
Yeah.
And it's flying to his arm because he's probably like pulling it really hard. But he might not be like floating it. Like
I don't know if he does that shit.
Because if he can do that, then he can fly, and that's like we all know in any form of like combat, like flying is huge.
Yeah,
if you can fly, like that's the only reason why. Like honestly, Sanji is like anything really. Like if he could just kick people, he'd be all right. They had to give him the moonwalk because if he couldn't do that, then he's trash. Like
bro. Sanji's biggest thing is that one, his mind and his way to perceive things in the future is way more than most people in the crew, bro. Like if you see how he handles situations, he's always like perfect example is Water 7 and Eni's lobby. The man was thinking 20 steps ahead, bro. 20 steps. He got to the train before Robin. He opened the door for them. Like my man was thinking crazy far ahead. So like maybe his combat prowess or whatever might be quote unquote lacking. But the man has skills that no one on the crew fucking has.
That's
at all. Not even just besides cooking, just like covert ops, like being stealthy, like motherfucker, like. So, even if he didn't have moonwalk, bro, he would still be saucy because he like a secret agent, bro. He's legit like a secret agent. He's tight.
Yeah, but you gotta be real with me. People who can fly in the verse have always big upper hand.
Especially in One Piece because like One Piece, there's not many flyers. There's only a few bird devil fruit in the whole verse. Like moonwalk is like it's a technique a lot of people know, but not like majority of people don't know that. So like flying is obviously fucking huge.
That's what I'm saying. It's just definitely. And like think of like Dofi, like even he could fly, but like he couldn't do it that hard. Like because if there's like not a cloudy day, then he's just trash. He can't go over a sea. Yeah. But if Kid could levitate metal, then he could just fly, like
Yeah.
freely fly.
Yeah.
So I think they might have nerfed him because of that. Like
I don't know. That's
once
true.
you could do that, it changes the game. Like,
or it's also a thing that maybe like he's just not strong enough to control it like that yet. Like maybe he's only able to like pull it and he can't keep it standing in the air or whatever. And like when he gets stronger, who knows, he might start fucking flying and shit.
That'd be dope. That's what I think they need. Like, but then that like put him too high because
Luffy's still watching that nigga, bro. Promise you that. He'll get flight and Luffy still beating his ass. Promise you. Promise, bro.
I guess
like
they
keep like the thing with Kid is they keep trying to put Luffy and Kid on the same pedestal, but in the story they never show them being on the same pedestal. Luffy always just does things before questioning it, and Kid is the type of person who's gonna say something, and then don't do it.
Okay.
So like they keep trying to put them on the same page, but I'm just like Luffy is obviously tiers above this man because Luffy says things and he does it. Whereas Kid will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go do this," and then he just.
But
happens.
That's the question: does Luffy have a true rival?
As I'm saying, I think they want to make Kid his true rival, but I don't see it because Kid don't be doing nothing.
But he kind of does be doing something. Like he does. Like that's what I'm saying. Like give little hints. Like give little hints that he does something. Like he's the only one to fight Kaido. Like the only one.
Luffy's true rival is Blackbeard. That's the only one who can compete. Is Blackbeard.
But
because although Blackbeard is not like in their same era or they're in the same area they're at right now, Blackbeard is always making strides towards the One Piece. Same as Luffy. Yeah. Kid has not made a single stride toward that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I get what you're saying, but like. You know, in every anime, there's always the true rival. There's always somebody who's like still pushing the other person.
Yeah.
Like Monta and Senna.
Yeah,
Monta is definitely not as strong as Senna. Even if they're not as strong, he helps them out.
Yeah.
But then there's like Shen and Senna, and that's like Shen is the true rival.
That's the true rival. Yeah.
And like Senna definitely is nowhere near comparison. Like we all know that Shen is like head and shoulders above him.
Oh yeah, in terms of full on athletic ability, Shen blows Senna out the water.
Even football knowledge, but there's something about Senna that like fires up Shen.
Yeah, just because he's so fast.
Yeah. So is that what it is? Like, is that what's gonna happen with Kid?
Maybe
we know Luffy's just a dominant force, but Kid. Like you see it in the prison. I don't know if they conveyed it the same way as they did in the manga, but in the prison, he's Jaggy head or whatever.
Yeah. And in the prison, I'm saying, in the prison they make it. They try to make it really seem like they're on the same level. Like in the prison, they're training. They're both neck and neck. But then you can show that now. But in terms of overall feats, you cannot tell me that they're on the same page, bro. You can't.
Yeah, I don't think they're on the same page. I just think that Luffy likes the competition. You know?
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Because this dude isn't coming out here with no emperors. Does he have emperors hockey?
Well, we don't know. Right? We don't know.
Does. They said he did, right? Someone said he had it.
Maybe I think Kaido might have been there's too many emperors or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to assume that Kid has King's hockey, but we don't know for sure. He's never actually used it.
I don't know. I'm ready though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready. So we got in a tangent on that.
I mean, it's One Piece, bro.
Yeah, One Piece.
It's fucking One Piece, bro. That's just always gonna have tangents.
We're always gonna be on that. Yeah, so I'm with you, boss, on that. I watched the Fire Force and the Kid. I mean, it was kind of cool to see damn, too many people with S names, Shinra, have a little restraint because I thought he was getting washed, and then he was holding back, and I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they're getting mad creepy, and I'm kind of fucking with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the turn that it's taking because it wasn't so dark earlier.
Yeah, it's getting really dark now. Once they put Joker in the main story, everything just got instantly darker, bro. Instantly, I was like, oh
Thanos
shit.
snap dark, man. Like,
oh shit, bro.
Like the dude Reaper is just mad weird with kids. Like the other lady is
sus.
Yeah,
Reaper is
sus, bro. Other lady mad weird with kids, like the way she treats children. She's like, they're like our own tools for destruction. Like we get to do whatever we want.
Weirdos,
like these,
bro.
why are people like doing weird things to children? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like
that
weird people. It's good though. I think it's good because it was getting a little, like I said, gimmicky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they picked the right time to just switch it. I was like, thank you. So, my boy Shenron, the man's Sharon, Shenron, Charon, however you want to call his name. He came in there and he starts throwing hands on Reaper, and Reaper goes, I can't. This guy's body is too strong.
I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm so ready. I'm sorry.
Like, what? That shit's next level, bro.
Yeah. That's why, like when we did our Shinra versus like who's our favorite character, I knew that you'd probably like Benny. Did it switch?
Yeah, I feel like now Benny might be my favorite but I don't know. Every time I see Shinra and I think of Shinra's character, I feel like I like him because he has more depth than Benny. Benny is just cool as fuck. Like he's just so cool. So I don't know. It's really neck and neck. Like they change. Like every time a Shinra scene come up, they just keep changing. Bro.
It just like it levels.
It just, I'm like, oh, a Benny scene. All right, Benny my favorite. Oh, a Shinra scene. Okay, my favorite now. It just keeps teetering, bro.
That's hilarious. Yeah, every time the man comes in from the evangelist, bro, I'm like, this guy's my favorite because he just does something so much in my character that I love. He's like, hey, the pillar's coming with us, and the guy goes to stab him, and he goes, oh, his body is way too strong, and he slumps him. He just catches him. I'm like, yes, bro. Like this boy is just throwing hands. He sees General. He goes, hey, what's up, other pillar? He says, what's popping? Like. How are you gonna?
He's too powerful.
Yeah,
man's too powerful.
These dudes are in a full fight, and this man takes time to, hey, yo, what's up, Shin? What's popping?
Like exactly. Not even worry about the man, bro. He's like, yo, what's good with you, bro? How you living? You should. Like,
you good?
You not in a fight right now? He's like, I don't give a fuck about this nigga. He's trash. He's trash.
God, dude. So I'm hyped. So everybody, once again, Fire Force still is keeping up.
Shit is fucking flames, dude. No pun intended.
I like that. That was solid.
Shit
is flames. That's awesome. So anyway, on to the next. I don't think Eye Shield are just like keeping up with that, and this is hands down. Eye Shield has now moved into a pillar of just one of my all-time favorite animes.
Yeah,
it's just every episode just as good.
Yeah, bro.
And
it's so good.
I think I've been cursed with poor writing as an anime viewer for so long.
Yeah.
That like when you get, even though this is like the slice of life kind of anime, it's just the way they do it, the writing, like the accomplishments, the heartbreak, the setbacks, the struggle, the highs, the lows. It's very well constructed. It's not dragged on for too long. It's not too short. You get enough explanation. You get the right. People have clear defined roles. Like it's just one of those animes where they're not sitting there like, okay, what does that person have to do with the storyline? Like Sword Art Online. It's like, okay, they're in the village. Okay, they went to the barkeep. What does this have to do? What does this guild have to do with our main character? Nothing. They just did a quest once, and then they actually never came back in the series. Cool. Like even in this, the people, I can't think of the lead blocker who got beat in the Poseidon's game, who Kirito looked up to for being like the best technique. You know what I'm talking about?
The guy who got beat Onihei, the old looking guy.
Even like something like that. Like we never saw that team throughout the whole thing except for up until that point.
Yeah.
But they gave enough backstory for me to be like, okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
That So I wasn't just left to mystery on it. And then he came back in the next episode, and I felt like I knew the character the whole time.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, oh, I only saw him in like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So that rating,
it's so good, bro.
It's so good. So yeah, you know, then we just doing this like the main meat, the Attack on Titan.
You already know, bro.
You already know the Attack on Titan stuff. I personally forgot how amazing Attack on Titan is, bro. I forgot.
I think we knew, but we didn't remember just how strong the first season was. Because, like, I remember it being... The reason I know it's good is because when this shit came out, shout out to our boy Matt. Matt doesn't watch anime. When I told Matt about this, he watched the whole season in one night because he got hooked. And that's how I know this shit is good. Yeah. Because Matt does not like anime. So I knew this shit was good. But, like, after, like, watching just the first 2, bro, after the tragedy on Shinigami, whatever that shit's called, bruh, that shit is brutal.
Yeah. They came with the hardest.
And it just keeps going, bro.
They came with the hardest. Like, that might be in my books of the hardest opening to any season I've ever watched.
Yeah,
ever.
Episode 1 is painful, bro. Episode 1 is pain. Not even painful, it's just pain.
Yo, just raw
just pain.
So insane. It's so crazy. Insane.
Seeing this man, the whole sequence is like heartbreaking, bro.
Oh wait,
so,
we should okay.
Pause. Let's not go to the end.
We're about to go. We're about to go hard.
I'm jumping straight to the end of the episode because that's the best scene in the whole thing, bro.
So we got to do the housekeeping before we go into that.
True.
So remember, me and this is how you know Attack on Titan is so good. Me and Sam were just going full steam into this. Spoilers. If you have not watched the first 10 episodes, please go do so now. We're going to spoil the first 10 episodes. Are you still there? Okay. Welcome to the So, Attack on Titan. Do you want to do the recap of like?
Nah, you got it.
Okay,
you got it. I don't got the shit pulled up anyway.
I don't have it pulled up either, but I was just gonna go off the cuff. I'll pull it up right now. Fuck it, I'm just gonna spit it because this is way too long. This is way too long. Anyway, this Attack on Titan is about humans being locked inside of a wall because they're man-eating titans that live outside of the wall. So they spent over 100 years of just being inside this wall, living their normal lives, until one fateful day that all changes.
Yeah.
And you follow the story of a young boy and a girl, Eren Yeager and Mikasa. Mikasa.
I think we gotta put Armin in there, bro. Armin's pretty in there because he's in the first episode.
Yeah, but they make it seem about. Yeah, I guess Armin is in it too. So Eren,
I don't even know. Like the only reason we're putting Mikasa in there is because 1, she's saucy as fuck, so it just gets talked about all the time.
Yeah,
and 2, she's just with Eren all the time. So I don't necessarily think that it's a dual main character like Hunter x Hunter or some shit like that.
Yeah,
but she's just always just there because she's with his family. I do think that Eren is like the de facto protagonist.
Okay, so de facto Eren. So we follow Eren, Mikasa, and Armin.
Yeah, they're
pretty much because they're little group as they go through the ranks of the military, aka the people who fight the Titans, and pretty much you just follow their story. And episode 1 gets it popping right away.
Earlier than necessary, bro. I was not ready.
So let's take this slow because I know we're gonna want to get hyped.
I was gonna go right to the end.
I know you were. I know you were just about to hit it. Yo, Sam, you guys can't see Sam's face, but Sam lit up and just was like right to get into it.
This scene is so good. It's so.
That's why I was like, yo, we got to pause for a second, man, because I know you want to spit about the legit best ending of any season 1 opener you've ever heard.
Yeah. It might be the best cliffhanger to a pilot for an anime ever.
Ever. So, how'd you like the opening soundtrack, the opening music?
The music in general, opening and just the OST is fucking beautiful, bro. And like I don't know, the music, it just sounds different than any other anime music I've like heard. Like it's like I don't know how to even explain it, bro. It's just so different.
It's like opera, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like more opera, like a lot of opera tones. Like I don't know, man. It's just so different, but it fits so well.
Yeah, for like the genre too. Like they're like an older society.
Yeah.
Yo, so you know what I like too about this? That they don't have like phones either.
They don't at all.
And that's
good. They have like they won't even have like metal or glass bowls, bro. They use wood. So like they're in the thick of it. Like they're really in the thick of that shit.
Yo, they in it.
Yeah, that ass. It's crazy.
And I think that's what all right, I don't want to. This is gonna be safe for later. I was about to sorry everyone, I was literally about to go dumb deep, like like season 3 episode, like
bro, we're not 25. There yet, bro.
Yeah.
We're not there.
So I love the opening music as well. And I wanted to bust this out because now I'm gonna have you look at it. Okay. Do you know how I know? I don't know if they meant to do this, but if you have a keen sense of vision, you would understand that Mikasa is probably the most powerful person in the universe, because even in the opening credits, she's the only person to move. in the opening credits. Like, you know how like they're panning through everybody?
Yeah.
And everyone's staring down at the ground? Like,
yeah.
Jaegers, like people are covered in blood, they're holding their swords, right?
Yeah.
That ass, Mikasa's like this, and then she looks up at the camera. The only person in the whole, like out of everybody in there, the only one to move their face.
Too powerful.
Too powerful. Like, she notices we're watching her, bro. What does that say? What does that say about her? Everyone else doesn't notice that we're watching them. She does.
Bro, come on, too much. Come on now.
So, if you get a chance when you watch the next like couple episodes, just keep your eye on that. It's hilarious.
For sure.
So, yeah, I liked it. I like they don't give away too much. They just show people battling Titans. And
yeah, honestly, I can't even remember the visuals of the opening, bro. Like I was so just hype on hearing the song again that I don't even remember the fucking visuals at all. Like I remember like literally just one part, like it's like black and white with the red like swords or whatever. That's the only part I fucking remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only part. Everything else, I'm like, I can't remember a single thing from the opening visuals. The song is too good. I just forgot about everything.
Yo, that's what you were saying. You're like, remember when we were talking about going back and watching and seeing things that we didn't see before because we get entranced by certain stuff. That was it. I just took a second to just stare at it.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
I haven't just sat down and watched it. Like I was, oh yeah, this is where I want to be, right here. And then I saw Mikasa look at me and I go, hold up a minute. Did she just turn her head? And I rewatched I rewatched it 18 times. So I watched everybody in the opening to see if anyone else moved. Nobody else did.
She's the only one.
She's strong,
buff, dude. She's just buff, dude.
Yo,
she's just buffer than everybody else.
It's just I can't get over how amazing she is, man.
She's too powerful.
I love that they gave that to a woman. Like, you know, they in most animes they don't do that. They have the damsel in distress. Even someone like Robin, right? From One Piece. She's like hyper strong.
Yeah.
But then she's just like always damsel in distress.
They nerf her. Nami is more damsel in distress. Like Robin just doesn't do anything that's like with fighting.
Yeah.
Whereas but Robin is so strong and her devil fruit is so busted. Sidebar. She's so busted. If you really think about it, she can sprout limbs from any surface she can see. So she can snap niggas' necks from miles away if she wanted to. And she's done it when she was with Baroque Works. But obviously we can't have a main crew member of a kid's show snapping necks every other episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she got to get nerfed. But she's fucking powerful. End of sidebar.
End of sidebar. So let's talk about episode 1. So music was good. I mean, the animation is once again, I forgot how detailed it is.
So crispy.
Yeah. There was one
funny.
episode where it wasn't crispy, and I'm very upset. And
what episode is that? I can't remember because I was like half asleep watching these last night.
It's episode 6.
Okay.
And it's when they first see Aaron as the Titan.
Okay.
It's like the attack Titan. And he's standing there and he's yelling. So they do a cutscene to where he's just yelling. And his arms are not animated. They're both going in the same direction. It's messed up, and they didn't animate the layers right to where his arms. So if he was to yell, they were too close, so it looks like they're both pointing to the left, and it's hilarious. I saw that and I go, "Oh my god, did they messed up? Did they think we weren't going to notice that his arms are just broken?"
Oh my god.
Like, not broken, like literally just it went from one scene where they're pointing in the right direction and then they're both pointing to the left, like like straight out into the left.
That's fucking terrible.
At the elbow, like not like his body's turned. He's looking one way and his arms are pointing the other way.
I gotta go look at that again.
Yeah,
I gotta go watch that again, bro. Because that shit sounds so weak.
It's so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, when the Colossal Titan's head pops up and you just see the work that they put in on him, I'm like, man, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's insane.
And just the fluidness of when he kicks the wall, bro, of his leg going back. Oh my god, bro. It's crazy.
That's gotta be tough, right? Like that's just gotta be hard to do.
Crazy. And like, I don't know, because I think we have to like pay attention to this, like obviously do our rewatch, but I think they changed the style of how they draw the Titans later on. They use CG later on, if I'm not mistaken. In season 3, when they go back to take the Wall Maria or whatever, which case we see him get broken in this episode. Later on, they obviously go back to take it, and with the Beast Titan or whatever, I'm pretty sure he's animated in CGI in that episode. So it changes, because to hand draw that Titan probably takes a whole week to draw that scene, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So he has a lot of detail.
A lot.
The Colossal Titan has too much detail, because if you want to make it look good, you can't just have weak muscles. Like,
yeah, exactly. And you gotta draw like every muscle fiber, bro. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, that would probably take too long. But I mean, if you get enough money, like I would do that. I can't draw. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, shit, man. So that was, and I got you kind of felt that shit was gonna happen, like some bad stuff, because they let off with that.
Yeah.
I wish they would have did it a little differently than Aaron saying, "What happens if someone breaks in today?" Like, just like
literally as he says that, the hand grips the wall. Like as he says it, it's like that's happened twice, bro.
Yeah,
where that's happened. That happens once in that episode, and it happens later on when they graduate. Yeah, and he shows up again in Tross, the beginning of the Tross battle. That shit happens again, where he's like, "We're not gonna lose today," and then spark lightning, and he's behind them right there. I'm like, bro,
that's gotta stop. Aaron, you need to shut your mouth, bro. Like,
we gotta talk about that shit, bro, because like I had forgotten that the Colossal Titan just disappeared, bro. Like I forgot about that, but now we know why. Obviously, we know why he just up and vanished. But I didn't remember that happened in the first episode. I'm like, bro, where did he go after that? Like I forgot. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh yeah, he just fucking disappeared, and no one knows what the fuck happened. But obviously, we know now. And I'm just asking questions. Like when it happens in the Tross episode, I'm like, where are these two fuckers? I'm not gonna say their names. Yeah. I'm like, where are they, bro? Like, where are they at? They're mad sus. So what's going on?
That's facts. Like, and that's the thing. Like, seeing how some people interact. Like, this is so hard not to spoil like all the episodes. And I can't wait till we do the crash course, because like I wanna make a note of this, because like even in these episodes, you see some like real shady movements that you didn't notice early, like when we first watched it. Like it didn't come to like being shady, like, and you never would have known. But then like one of the people say some real shady things that you don't, that you're not like, you sit back and you look at it and you're watching, and I'm like, did I just hear that? Did that person just say this?
Yeah.
And then I think about it, I'm like, holy shit, like if I was on top of my game, I would have instantly knew that that these people are fucking around.
It's like it's not obvious, but they obviously, like, these shows, they always do these things, bro. And like they'll put two characters together in the scene and they'll be like, oh, are they related or whatever? And most of the time they have something together, bro.
Yeah.
But like obviously you don't, like, as the watcher or the reader, you don't want to think it's so easy. Just it's gonna be so simple that, oh, these two people in the scene together, they're sus. You know what I mean? But usually it ends up that way. And it's the same thing with these people that I'm not gonna spoil who they are. Yeah. They're always together and they're always looking suspect.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's just because we know they're sus, so we're immediately like, oh yeah, no matter what y'all look like, you're suspect, or it's actually like they're sus. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I would have to say though about this? Is that I think the reason why Attack on Titan was so good at hiding sus people is because everybody in the fucking verse is sus. Yeah. Like every single person is suspect.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's true. Like you see everybody doing something and you're like, why? Even like Mikasa and Eren are suspect.
Yeah.
It's like, why is Mikasa so strong?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dumb's crazy. Like this stuff's just crazy. So yeah, so watching that, seeing those, like, I wonder like where did the Titan go?
Exactly.
And now knowing what I know now, I'm like, oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what got me thinking too, is like, how come these people didn't pick that up? Was it because they're scared?
Yeah, I think I think it's because they know that he just vanished, but they don't know anything about Titans. So they might just think that's something that he does, the Claw Titan, that he can just appear and then just vanish. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
A 55 meter Titan just dropping, kicking a wall, and just disappearing. Fuck? Are you kidding?
You gotta think, like, that's just what a terrible thing. What if you just had a person who did that to your door? Like someone just appears and kicks your door and it vanishes. Like,
horrifying.
Why? Bro. Why are you kicking my door?
Bro, that shit is wild.
That is pretty crazy. And you've said it too before. Like, you kind of think that because they associate the Colossal Titan and the Armor Titan together.
Yeah.
They're like, the Colossal Titan appeared. Where's the Armor Titan? They're not exactly. Like. So they assume that they're the same individual.
They're like in the same, or like they work. They're like together.
Yeah.
Like they always mention them together. Always.
So that feels crazy. So all right, man. We did some housekeeping. Spit your facts. Spit.
All right, we're talking about, this is the end of the first episode, bro. And like when we say about you want your pilot to like hook you, like I can't think of a better hook than at the end of episode 1 of Attack on Titan, bro. So the scene obviously we're talking about, they bust the wall open. So obviously Eren is not home. He's running home with Mikasa. His house gets fucking demolished, obviously. His mother is stuck under the rubble. Her legs are crushed. She cannot run. They're crushed. Eren and Mikasa are trying to lift her up, obviously. And one guy named Hannes, who they had already had like something with before, like they were talking with him or whatever. And Eren was like, you gotta take your job more seriously. And he wasn't listening or whatever now. So Hannes shows up and he's like, yo, I'm gonna take the Titan out so y'all niggas can run. So he goes up and he sees the Smiling Titan, bro. He sees the smile and the look on his face, just like he fucking saw a ghost, bro. Instant pale.
You mean like he saw a Titan?
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Instantly, this motherfucker's face just goes white. And then he turns around and he dips off. He picks up Eren, Mikasa, and they dip out. And then all you fucking see, bro, is as Eren's getting carried away, the Smiling Titan goes to the house, just picks up the mom, bro, rips her legs off of her body, and then just chomps down, bro, on that top half. And you see the blood spatter. You see all of it, bro. You see Eren running away, and it cuts to black, bro.
Yeah, that was
how the fuck not. watch the second episode after that shit. How can you not?
I don't know, man.
It's
and the sad music. They hit you with that sad music right there too.
Sad, and like I don't know if it's in the same episode, but when Hannes drops them and he talks to them about what happened, that shit is pain.
It's just so much pain.
When Hannes is like, the reason you couldn't save your mom was lack of strength. And the reason I couldn't fight the Titan was lack of courage. And he's bawling. I'm like, bro, that shit is pain.
Don't sugarcoat it. He didn't say lack of strength. He called him weak. He goes,
no,
the reason why he couldn't
strength.
No, I'm pretty sure he called him. I thought he called him weak.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he says the reason you couldn't save your mom was due to lack of strength. And then he says the reason why I couldn't fight the Titan was lack of courage.
I'm gonna fucking look this up right now.
It's either episode 1 or 2. Like I'm pretty sure it might be episode 2 because
yes, it's episode 2. He's punching him in the head. He throws him on the ground. Mikasa goes to save him after. Mikasa always be saving Eren.
That ass.
All right, so he says, Eren, the reason you couldn't save your mother is that you lack this. Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah. He's like, okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, bro, that scene is pain, bro. Just hearing and like it's more painful because Hannes was talking wild, talking reckless, talking about like, yeah, if they pull up, we gonna take care of them. Next thing you know, my man was running with his tail between his legs for his dear life, bro.
If me and my gang pull up, then we better get to running. We on here. Yeah. He did not pull up, bro.
Bro, my man turned tail quick, bro. So like that shit's pain.
That is pain. That was serious pain. They both cried too. Like that was so much pain.
Yeah. That shit is rough, dude.
I was like kind of questioning though. Like now I get it. Like they explain it later, but when Mikasa didn't look at, like Eren never took his eyes off his mom. But Mikasa did.
Yeah, he saw everything, bro.
That like is a big point to his person, right? Like the build up. Because
that's literally the spark plug or whatever to his whole thing. Is that him seeing his mom get literally eaten. And he said that to some guy before, like next episode when he's talking to like the guy and they're like refugees and he's like talking about the food or whatever. And the guy got tight that they got food or whatever because it's not enough. And he was like, bro, you talking crazy. Like, you never seen them eat somebody, bro. Like, you've never seen it like that. Like, I have. Motherfucker just chomped down and took him out, like, no problem. And, like, you always talking reckless. And then, like, he's like, oh, talking crazy. I'm like, bro, you don't know. This is the same as Hannes, bro, talking crazy so you see motherfuckers and you're gonna be shook.
Yeah.
Literally the same.
That's what happened when they got into the cadet school, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's, like, swarming around Eren. They're like, oh, what is it like? What are they like? And they're talking myth. And Aaron's like, nah, man, this shit is like real. This isn't real game.
And like they're hearing like outlandish myths, like how the Class Titan stepped over the 50-meter walls. Like, no, he wasn't that tall, bro. So like, yeah, they have like a weird perception of these things because they weren't there, obviously. But like, fucking Aaron's telling them like he wasn't that tall. Like he could see his head over it, but he couldn't step over that shit.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing too is the reasoning behind not having the phones and the other stuff. It gives a lot of value to the myths, like how people get information, and it builds on the story itself because that's
for sure
a little bit more exciting. They're not like, oh, we know exactly what the Colossal Titan looks like, and this is how we. The mystery of how to fight these things makes it so entrancing because now you want to figure that out with them.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't know. And I love how they throw the little snippets of the information, like knowledge known to the public.
Yeah.
The thing.
That's fucking great. That's the fucking mid-roll graphic or whatever. That shit's fucking great.
Such a good ad. Like, what is, like, I didn't know that was a thing until because I was so used to just skipping through that. Like, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, they give good information in that shit.
So, like, episode 1, I give that a 10.
Yeah.
That was... I usually don't throw 10s out like that,
it's an easy for a pilot, bro. It's an easy 10, dude.
Yeah,
like it's easy. Like everything is legit perfect in the fucking pilot.
I think that's probably the most perfect pilot. And like you said, the cliffhanger.
There's no way you could watch the first pilot, get to the end, see that cliffhanger, and be like, I'm not gonna see what happens in the next episode. There's no way. You would at least watch one more. At least.
There's a 0% chance.
Zero.
I can safely say there's never been another pilot that hooked me more. Actually, that's a lie. There's only one other pilot that's ever hooked me more. Do you know what
Demon Slayer?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I want to be the very best. No. As a kid, seeing Ash get his Pikachu for the first time and hold them and get shocked and hold the hands from his face.
That's a good episode though, with the Spearows and shit though.
Yeah, I don't know if
that's a good episode though. It's not?
I don't know. It might be. Whatever episode 1 of Pokemon is.
I think that's episode with the Spearows and shit. I think. I haven't seen Pokemon in like 15 years, so.
I agree, but nothing can top that episode, and I know for a fact nothing is ever going to top that episode. Attack on Titan doesn't want me to go out and be a scout. I remember like seeing that and buying like Pokemon everything. The same day, I'm like, Mom, I need Pokemon cards. Mom, I need a Pikachu. Mom, I need a Game Boy. I need Pokemon Gold. I need not Pokemon Gold. I need Pokemon Red. Like, I need all this. Like, no pilot has ever wanted me to become a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Oh, you did the same thing.
I'm pretty sure I still have Pokemon cards in my house somewhere.
Oh, I'm telling you, Pokemon made adults want to be Pokemon trainers, leaving their wives and kids, bro.
I'm still playing Pokemon to this day, bro. There's Pokemon new DLC comes out in like 5 days. I'm be spamming that shit. The 22nd, I think it comes out.
So that's my sidebar. So that's like, this is the second best. So we're comparing this first episode pilot to Pokemon's first episode. It's almost insane, the insane amounts of greatness. Like, back into that. So
that shit is so funny.
That's too much. That's too much sauce right there. Beyond that, man, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, episode 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these joints are crazy good.
Everything's a fucking banger, bro. Everything's a banger. From to when they joined the training shit to Eren trying to use the 3D maneuver gear and having his shit be defective but still popping off on everybody.
Yeah.
Like I forgot that's why he couldn't do it. I'm like, damn, Eren was this whack in the beginning? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember this shit. And when he's like, oh, it's effective, I'm like, oh, right. He's actually saucy. I forgot. He's actually tight. Okay.
Dude, I totally forgot that Mikasa. See, once again, I'm forgetting so much stuff about this.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting that Mikasa and Eren been murdering people since they were like 3 years old, bro. Yeah, bro. These niggas are murderers. I did like to take that.
About street rats, bro. Street rats.
Yeah.
Like some Latin shit. Street rat. I don't buy that. I forgot all the lyrics. That's my shit, though. I forgot all the lyrics. That's my shit.
Street rat.
Yeah, I forgot the words, bro. It's just fire.
Yeah, dude. These people are going hard. That's why I think I don't want to. I can't even say this other piece because it's like people aren't going to know what it is until they see like season 2 with Levi. But you'll know. I'll speak in code. So like Mikasa in the home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I didn't pick that up until I like rewatching it. I'm like, oh shit, she was that young when that happened. Mm-hmm. And then now that makes sense why she's probably better than Levi
because it happened earlier.
Yeah. So but then that makes sense when Mikasa's running behind Eren in like episode 1 when the kids were picking on the dude and her eyes were all like angry. Like,
yeah, bro. Yo, and niggas was shook. Bro.
She be staring at people and scaring them, bro.
Shook was, yeah. Oh, it's also a thing. Like, I noticed this. I don't know if you noticed this, but rewatching this, they have a real emphasis on characters' eyes, bro. They love showing characters' eyes, dude. like close-up shots on like Aaron's eyes or like Mikasa's eyes. Like even when the guy, I forgot his name. I think it's like Sardis or whatever. They're like trainer for the trainees.
Mm-hmm.
When they're all lined up and he's talking to them and like he's like roasting them or whatever, and he's talking to Sasha eating the potato. Like there's like so many glimpses of like his eye just shaded out. And like I don't know why they make an emphasis on eyes, but like
it's a lot from people's eyes though.
It's like, a lot. I want to keep watching to see like I figure that out, because I feel like I've known that they show eyes often, but I didn't realize like how often they really show close up on people's eyes.
Yeah, I think that gives emphasis to the emotion, because like even Armin, remember when Armin's like at the end of episode 5 when he's trying to talk to Mikasa about what happened to Aaron?
Oh yeah,
and they go right close to his eyes, just shaking.
Yeah,
and it's like, is that what true despair looks like? I don't know.
Yeah,
like I've never seen someone's friend get snacked on.
Get chomped on, bro.
Yeah,
and he was moving too. He thought he was doing something too. That was the craziest part. Like he thought he was moving, bro, and that tight out of nowhere just shark his ass, just jaws, just came up out of the water. Like whoa,
fuck? I was
like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, so I'm laying in bed next to Taylor, and this is so crazy because, like me and Sam said, Attack on Titan is so good. Every episode from like season 1, episode 1 to season 3, episode 25.
Yeah,
like every episode is amazing and captures your attention. So that kind of floods your brain a little bit, and you forget these like key moments that happen. So like I said, I'm laying next to Taylor in bed and I'm watching this and I look over, I go, holy shit, I forgot that scene existed. Wow. I'm in my head, I knew what happened to Aaron.
Yeah.
But I forgot that like he saw his mans get snacked.
Yeah.
And went into immediate action. And you he's about to go put the hands, and then you see that, and I was like mind blown for a minute.
Yeah.
And
it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The way they set it up, they make it seem like, oh, he's gonna go kill that Titan that killed Thomas or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's going after that Titan, and then you like out of nowhere, and it's like the framing of the scene is really good too, because they have in the forefront they have Eren like flying across the screen, and then all you see is like a little chomp come from the bottom and just bink, catch his leg, and he just tumbles. And you don't have to see the whole Titan, but you know what happened. You know he got ate like a snack.
It's so true. It's and like you said, the way I think that's what they do really well in Attack on Titan is they made Eren in the center of the screen. And like you can see in the distance the other Titan, and there's nothing around him, and it looks like a clear path, and they're panning on each side of Eren, and then it's so focused on him, and you're so focused on him, and then out of nowhere, there's just like a glimpse. And you catch it almost like if you were Eren, like you would catch it at the exact same time he would catch it. And by that time, you're like, it's too late.
It's too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got already.
It's I feel like that's hard to do in anime.
Man,
to just make that give you that feeling. And like, they did a great job.
Attack on Titan with the perspectives, especially when they're using the 3D maneuvering gear, like some of the framing and they do is like incredible. Like one scene I know you're talking about, like one scene I know you know what I'm talking about is with Levi in I don't know I think maybe season 2. It's season 3. He's getting chased by the police or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, where he's shooting through and they shoot him like
100%. You can't don't give that. That's probably one of the best animated scenes I think I've ever seen. Yeah,
but like the framing and like how they show like how they move is so different compared to like other animes. The way they frame, how they move with this gear, it's ridiculous.
They kind of frame in 3D, which is
which is
difficult to do.
Like it's weird. It's weird as fuck.
Once again, that's going back to the gotta trash school. That's one of the things I think they did the best with it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that seems ridiculous.
It's so lawless, man.
It's just ridiculous.
The shit is crazy.
The whole thing. It's beautiful, man.
It's not like Demon Slayer style, but
I think it's a tier under Demon Slayer Fire Force. So like if Fire Force and Demon Slayer is like S+,
it's an
Attack on Titan is like S. Like S tier or like A+ tier. Like it's right there, bro.
It is really close. because there's like I said, there's instances where it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like a colossal titan with
Yeah.
people's eyes and the feelings and honestly, it's kind of crazy because they're consistent throughout.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have issues where it's like one is hyper quality and one is poor quality.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's all just slightly under hyper.
Yeah.
You know, it's just right there, but it's not like it's not Demon Slayer Fire Force quality.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's still fucking gorgeous, bro. It looks beautiful. Like, it's unbelievable. Some of the shit that it looks like.
Yeah, it's like some of the forest scenes and stuff were really done well.
Yeah.
Really done well.
Like the scene where Reiner, Bertolt, Armin, and Eren are walking in the forest, like that shit looks beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
It looks fucking beautiful. That's also a crazy scene, bro. Oh, we can't even really spoil that though, because I'll give it away. But like the stuff Eren says at that moment with the people he's with now and who we know about them, it's crazy that he says those things.
Yeah.
To those people, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking wild.
It's like the whole series is just crazy good cliffhangers, crazy good plot twists, amazing. And I feel like I haven't talked enough about Mikasa, but I just like I said, I just want to go back to that because we kind of like dipped off of it. I love how Mikasa is an empowered woman, and everybody in most animes, and I don't know why they do this. They don't like value the women highly, you know, like
that's just Japanese culture, though,
right? And that's sad. Like
I feel like that's just a part of like a Japanese culture. Not only a part of it, but like just some kind of like
just like what they do.
Yeah, it's just like it's just part of their culture. Like they
a tradition.
Yeah.
Like they don't view the women as like the savior or whatever.
Yeah.
Then they just hypersexualize them all the time. Like that's the other thing too. I really like Attack on Titan because it's like Mikasa doesn't have like Triple H boobs. You know, it doesn't have huge boobs.
It's not about that shit, bro. Like there's nothing like that shit doesn't matter in this universe. That shit does not matter.
Do you know what I'm thinking about that? In all the animes that I enjoy, the women aren't super sexualized.
Yeah.
You know, like One Piece does it slightly because like everyone's like
One Piece does it like
but if you think of like Demon Slayer, like that one's super sexualized too because like what's the chicks with the plus eyes? It starts with an H. Habana?
Oh, you're talking about Fire Force.
Yeah, Fire Force.
Yeah,
Habana, right?
Hibana. Yeah.
Hibana, you know, like they do that stick.
Tamaki, whatever.
Yeah.
Tamaki's clothes was falling off.
Yeah, so all her clothes are falling off. But like when you think back to like Demon Slayer, like Nezuko doesn't have huge boobs. None of the demon women have gigantic boobs. Yeah. It's not like a thing that they point out. Like she doesn't like run up and like make out with the person. It's like people are getting killed. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
In Attack on Titan, they don't go like, oh, that's Annie. Like, look at how big her boobs are. You know, like she's so hot. Yeah. Like the first, even in the scene where Jean Mikasa walks by and like looks at him, the first thing he says is, "I love her hair."
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, oh, look at her. Like I love that. And I loved, like I said, that Mikasa, every single time she steps on the scene, they're like, oh, she's so good. She's better than 100 soldiers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing about Attack on Titan 2 is like, she's not the only one who's a strong like women character or female character in the show. There's multiple. Sasha, Annie, Hanji. We haven't met. I don't know if we met Hanji in the first 10.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, you meet Hanji because in episode 9 and 10, the scouts are coming back.
Yeah,
and you see Hanji going hard, bro.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, so
it's like it's not just Mikasa. Like there's a lot of female characters in the series who are just like about that life and just empowered, and like those four mainly. I can't think of any other ones on top of my head. Oh, what's her face? There's other ones. Ymir. What the fuck is the blonde girl's name? Historia, like, there's so many.
And that's the thing. They balanced like where they gave a male part they gave a female part. Like there's Eren, then there's Mikasa. There's Armin, then there's Historia. Historia is very smart, very intelligent, very good with people. There's Levi, there's Ymir. Yeah. You know, and it just goes down to where it's
so good. The balance so
actually
good.
Switch a Hanj, Levi, because Hanj is actually pretty fucking
savage. For sure. Yeah, for sure, bro. Yo. Some of the shit she does later on, you really feel like, oh yeah, Hanji is not playing around. She's not playing around.
And that's why honestly, I think I would give Attack on Titan a 9. I would give like Attack on Titan like a 9.5. Yeah. But I would give it a 10 based off of principle. That if you're like, honestly, like if you think about this, like I think about this a lot because as being a male in society, like I go and I watch an anime and I'm like, man, you know, Bakugo is crazy. Yeah, yeah. But I think a lot of women don't get into anime because the moment they turn it on, it's like a girl getting groped or, you know, like some weird stuff. But when if you were to tell your female friend, hey, go watch Attack on Titan, I guarantee the first thing they say is, wow, Mikasa's a badass.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like Annie's a badass. Like Annie whooped Eren so bad.
Not even close. Yeah. Violated him, bro. Violated him.
And told him she was going to violate him too. And that's the thing. You don't see that. It's always the man, like I always say like the Mulan story. Yeah, like he beats her and it's like, hey, soldier, you got to be better than this. And he put the work on everybody. And was like, listen here, like people are trying to kill you and I'm teaching you. And I was like, most women don't get that feel. Like they can't just throw on an anime and be like comfortable to watch it and be like, I can be like, this gives me motive to be better in my life.
Yeah, I feel
you. Because even in Fire Force, like that's why I don't get Fire Force, because who's the sister? Like Tamaki, is it Tamaki, the girl the pyrokinetic that controls fire? She's a second gen, or
no? Tamaki is the cat girl who always get close. Other girl is
gorilla.
Maki. Yeah,
so Maki's
she's cool though.
Yeah,
she's the only one though. She's the only one.
And they have to like make fun of her to make her good, you know? Like they have to call her gorilla. And like she doesn't want to fight people, but like the sister, she's like they make her seem so weak and powerless. The other girl needed Shinra to save her. Yeah. Like you put Mikasa in any one of those situations, she's busting ass, like nonstop. And he's dying fighting somebody. She's not calling for Eren. Hanji is not calling for Levi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's
I definitely feel that.
Sorry, I kind of went hard on.
I feel that shit. I feel that shit also. I definitely feel that shit wholeheartedly, bro. Because that's one of the problems I have with One Piece, bro. Is like the women, they do stuff, but not enough, bro. Not enough.
And they villainize the one that can do something.
Yeah.
God, and talking about the women who can do something. Big Mom is no joke. Big Mom. I don't know who's throwing hands with Big Mom. Is she number 2? Is she number 2, Yonko?
There's her bounty is not high. I don't think her bounty is higher than Shanks's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So is she 2?
I don't think so. I think Kaido has I think it goes Kaido, Shanks, Big Mom, Blackbeard. In terms of bounty.
Okay.
But like we don't again, bounty doesn't even mean strength, because Sabo is the second in command of the Revolutionary Army, and he has not even a billion-berry bounty. 600 million. Yeah, he's like big. That shit makes no sense. Yeah. Like he should at least have 1 billion. Based on his strength and everything, he has a fire fruit. Like, so bounties don't really mean power.
Maybe that makes sense though, because he didn't have the fire fruit when they set that bounty. So he was just an average.
Oh yeah, maybe, but we don't know when that bounty was set, so we don't know actually. That is true.
Because he did time skip pretty hard at that moment. Like
my man definitely went up a few tiers, bro. Went up a few tiers.
Probably he must have went up he time skipped generations, because
he was second in command under Dragon before that fruit, bro.
Yeah.
And then he got that fruit. And he's over here fighting Fujitora. Like, no problem.
Easy.
Savage. Shout out my boy Sabo, bro. My favorite character. My favorite character in One Piece. My fucking
really?
Man. Yeah.
He has that. Does he have, he doesn't have a top hat, right?
He does.
He doesn't have a top hat.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a fedora.
No, he's not a fedora. He's a top hat.
Top Hat's like every villain has a fedora, and you know he's gonna be a gangster. And anyone who has a top hat is kind of saucy. Like Vaughn from what's the dude's name in Fire Force who has the top hat with the beard with the bird nose? Victor?
Yeah. I think it's Victor. Yeah.
Yo, you know he's.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
he's saucy. Like he's a bad guy, but he's saucy. He has a top hat. Like,
bro, that's facts.
Anyone with a top hat,
facts.
You can tell the strength of a character by their clothing.
Deadass.
Straight up. Top hat.
Deadass.
They're strong.
Top hat. Fedora, a character has glasses. They push up the glasses and it reflects the light. You know they're planning something, bro. If a character in anime pushes up their glasses up their nose and it catches the light and you don't see their eyes, he's up to something. Promise you that. Promise you. Take my word for it. He's up to something.
Yo, that would be a fun episode to do. Maybe we could do that next episode.
Anime tropes? Character tropes? I'm down. That sounds funny as shit.
Yeah. It's like when a character stuffs a bunch of food in their face, they're not just hungry, they're recovering.
Yeah, facts. They're not just hungry, they're getting all their stamina back.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man. So yeah, that's pretty much the life of the first 10 episodes, man. I don't know anything I really want to touch upon. I personally don't want to give away anything else. There's so much.
Yeah, we gotta wait till our full series season reviews before we get into anything wild, because I don't want to spoil anything, because we're obviously thinking way far ahead because we know what's going on. So even though we're watching what's happening now in these first 10, we're thinking how it relates to the whole series.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's hard to do what we wanted to do. Remember, we were halfway through, and you're like, "Yo," and up to season 3, when it's like, "Can't do that yet, Sam."
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck,
you can't do that, Sam." But yeah, there's so much. There's so much in these episodes.
Yeah, dude.
And it's too much love. And we're gonna do the breakdown of. We should do that, right? Like we're gonna do the breakdown of season 1.
Yeah.
Season 3, and then crash course.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
So what's today? October 17th.
So next week will be what? Full season 1?
No, I think we should just do all November.
Oh, okay, got you. All right, yeah, valid.
See, November is the season of Attack on Titan.
All right, let's do it.
Because we'll do like week one Sunday, so we can start recording it maybe. But
yeah, we gotta watch this shit though. I gotta finish season 1.
Yeah, I gotta finish season 1. I might do some episodes today.
Yeah, I'll probably watch a couple today too.
What's today? Oh, and Jujutsu Kaisen's out. I watched the second episode of Jujutsu Kaisen.
I haven't watched the second episode yet. I gotta watch that shit.
It's so it's weird. It's a weird flow.
Weird.
They're still not like giving away a lot of information.
Which is not good.
Like,
not a bad thing.
But there's a new character, so I think it's gonna pop.
The dude with the bandages, right?
No, there's a girl.
Oh, some other guy. Oh, a girl character. Okay.
They go, "We're waiting for one more student to come to the school." So I think that's what they're doing. They're like, once she gets there, I think it's gonna start popping.
Yeah.
It's that lull. They're like, good first pilot. Then you know that the dude who went to get the cursed item was a student.
Yeah.
And you know, what's the guy's name? Ichidori?
Yeah, Itadori, yeah.
Itadori, he's the second student, and the guy with the bandana goes to I forgot the other guy's name, but Itadori and the other dude who tried to save him says, "Hey, we're still waiting on this student."
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Getting off the train, and then they end that episode with her on the train.
Okay.
Saying, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm out of my small town."
Okay, gotcha.
And then it's like, boom, like that's it.
That's tight.
Like, oh, it's tight. So there's one more. So
that's sick. Hell yeah.
All right. So everybody. So I don't have anything else to say. You got anything else to say?
Nah, I think that's it for me, bro. That sounds like a good one.
That sounds like good. So we're gonna do what we usually do. Me and Sam are gonna collaborate on a rating for season 1. We're gonna do the animation, the OST, the soundtracks, and overall plot / main character / everything else. So we're going to give it a overall rating, and we're going to break down the ratings of the other ones. So let's start off with the breakdown. What did you give the soundtrack?
10.
All right.
The OST is ridiculous. The OST is actually ridiculous, bro. Yo, sidebar. Did you notice that in the over the first scene where Aaron's mom passes away, they play the same track with the Reiner moment? They play the same exact track.
No, I didn't.
And it's just in a lower key. I was like, wait, time out. That's why it's so good.
Okay, I did not know that. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, they play in like maybe like a minor key or like something softer. Yeah, dude.
Okay,
that shit's so good.
God, I gotta watch this a third time.
So good. Just watch the last scene, bro.
All right, I'll do that. so OST 10.
10. Too fucking
animation 9.5.
Yeah, like
I give it 9.5.
It always looks so good. So like, yeah, 9.5 is good.
Okay.
Like you said, you saw that one thing that's bad that was kind of lacking. So I didn't see that, but we're gonna say it's not perfect. Obviously, it can't be perfect animation, bro.
No, but if we're going off of what I saw, I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah. All right. So I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9 too.
So, 9 on animation, which is better than we've given some low animations.
Yeah. What did we give these other shits? I can't remember. We gave
something like a 6. Like a 6. I remember something got like.
I don't remember, bro.
Some we watched got like something terrible.
I don't remember.
Yeah. So 9. Plot 10 for me.
10, bro. Like
just solid.
The plot is so good. And the best part is there's so many questions. And like I've said before, I'm a questions guy. If a manga or anime has like lore and shit that they don't want to give me or they want to reveal later and they just give me mad questions, I'm in there because I need to know what the fuck's happening. So I'm in there.
It's
once like Aaron's having visions, we don't know what's going on with that. We see his dad with some syringe, some key. So I'm like, what is happening? I need the answers, bro. Give me all the answers. Everything.
Oh, and you know me, I'm a big fights guy.
This is why it's perfect because me and Deion are complement each other perfectly. He's a fights guy, I'm a story and fucking plot guy. So it fucking works out, bro.
So I give the plot, and I love the plot. So that's
so good.
And the fights were off the chain. Like
ridiculous.
Every fight, crazy good. So that's a 10 in my book. They got it.
Yeah, for sure.
They throw good hands. So I'm gonna give this it doesn't add up correctly, but I'm gonna give Attack on Titan like a 9.8. Like overall.
I can agree with that, bro. It's damn near perfect, man. It's so good.
They haven't dropped the ball yet, and that's the other thing. So
not yet. In 3 seasons, they haven't dropped the ball. In 3 seasons,
so that's why
I can't remember a single moment where I was disappointed in the outcome. Even the basement, bro. I thought the basement with the key. I was like, "There's no way." I'm not gonna say what it is.
No,
I'm like, "There's no way. There's no way that this could live up to my expectations of what is in that basement," and it surpassed it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because we know about that shit already. We've seen Aaron with the key, so we know. Let me just tell you.
I was like, "Don't do it, Sam." No.
I'm not gonna spoil that shit. No, but the expectations I had, I didn't think it could live up to it, and it blew it out of the water.
It's facts.
That's how you know this shit's fucking so good.
For all you listeners, that's actually why I got a 9.8 is because me and Sam both know the glory that comes in the next season. So I would have gave it a 9.3 right now, which is still better than like half the stuff we rate.
Yeah, for sure.
This is
anything over 9 is valid. Anything over 9 is like extremely valid, bro.
This is an S plus tier anime.
1000%. This is one of the best animes in the last 5 years. I don't know when this came out, but this is one of the best, without question. One of the best series in the last 5 years, without a doubt.
Without any problem. So, take it or leave it. Enjoy.
Definitely watch the shit, though.
Please watch it. Once, like I said, you can watch this with your girlfriend, your wife, your significant other. Be careful with the kids, though. They might.
The kids, you might want to hold off on that one. You might want to watch My Hero or something.
Yeah,
A little bit more friendly.
Yeah, set them up with something a little. Ease them into it. Don't.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, don't show them episode 1 of this shit right off the bat when your kid's 5. Don't do that.
No question.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Have you watched episode 3 of Demon Slayer yet?
I have not.
Okay, I'm
I
still
have
waiting.
not. I have not watched since the pilot.
I'm just waiting.
I was watching fucking this. Maybe I don't know, bro. I gotta like. I think I have to make a schedule.
Yeah.
Of what animes I watched on what days, so I can get through everything. Because me just picking what I want to watch that day doesn't work out. Because I'll either like watch Eye Shield or like I've been watching Attack on Titan. Mm-hmm. So like I gotta set up designated days. Like Monday, I'll watch 2 episodes of this.
I'm telling you, I gotta
make it a fucking schedule, bro.
You're gonna cry, man. Sam, like talk about crying.
I'm also thinking, sidebar, I might record live reactions for Demon Slayer for my YouTube. So I'm also playing with that idea. So that's also why I haven't watched it yet, because I'm dabbling with that idea.
Sam, please. You're honestly, you talk about being like sad.
Oh no.
This is like
pain.
It's not even pain, bro. It's like you're gonna like sympathize with this episode. I am a heartless human. and I saw this episode and I just kind of got like in my feels. I was like, baby. I had a warrior moment. Man. I was feels. I'm
gonna be sobbing then, bro. It's over.
It's just so good. Because I forgot that Demon Slayer adds things together in a quick succession. So it feels good. You get like resolution.
Yeah.
In the same episode. And it was one of those, like, I needed that. Anyway, watch Demon Slayer, watch One Piece, watch Attack on Titan.
Big facts.
All right, so what's the last thing we got to say? Oh, Dosyonkos apparel. If you really want to get your t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, go to www.activegamerfitness.com/shop for all your clothing needs and wants. Follow us on all our social media. Dosyonkos. We hold that. We took that. That's us.
You already know.
You already know. And if you're trying to, link up with us and hit us up with any of those business inquiries, aka sponsor the boys, hit us up at dosyonkos@gmail.com. And
you already know.
You already know.
All right. Peace.
All right. See ya. Next time on the Dosyonkos podcast, we will be discussing Attack on Titan Season 1.